It's time for the Empowering You Show. This is a lively television show that is a driving force to positive transformation in every viewer's life. Our goal is simple. It is to elevate our audience members with clear, practical, helpful advice and engaging activities. We're here dedicated to sparking a journey of self-growth and empowerment, making sure each episode is a step towards professional and personal achievement. That's how we empower you on the Empowering You Show. So get ready, it's time. It is so good to be back with you again. Happy New Year to all of you. It is going to be an exciting year. I can already feel it. I think it's going to be more exciting, more fulfilling, more enlightening, more uplifting, more empowering in 2024. So, in order to get this show on the road, let me introduce to you someone who has become not only a co-host on the show, but a friend and a person who has my back 24/7. It is the sensational, sexy, spicy, smooth Shawnee Smith.
Well, happy New Year. I almost said a bad word in there. Just kidding. But happy New Year. I am so excited to be here. And I mean like here. Not here on the show, but here
on the planet, in the building.
Living, breathing, still being able to shine my light for those to see. I'm just so excited to be here.
It has been such an amazing beginning and ending of a year. And although there were lots of things, lots of accomplishments, lots of networking events, lots of people to meet, places to go, things to do, people to see, it just feels good to sense a new beginning. How about you? What do you think?
It's, honestly, my new beginning started like mid 2023. Like, I'm really alive now, not so much that I felt like, down and out or whatever, but I just feel so alive. Like, my confidence is like higher than it's ever been. And, part of it's affirmations, part of it's mirror work, but part of it has just been like, stop. You don't have to dim. They better put some sunglasses on. Okay. If it's too bright, you better turn away because I'm about to really shine. Okay. I'm talking like, bright light shine. So it's just, I really can't even explain it. I can't really put into words how I felt leaving 2023 and how I felt like coming in to 2024. Like, I am on fire.
You are, Shawnee, and I've watched your growth, and I'm so ecstatic to be a part of that growth and watch you come into your own, because you are so funny and so intelligent and so many other things. Yes. And creative. Oh my God, are you creative? And in ways that I don't have. So we complement each other in a lot of ways, and I absolutely love that. But what do we do this show for? We have done this show almost 3, getting ready to start our 3rd year.
Yeah.
And I just want you to know that this is a lively show, and it's a driving force for our audience members to get positive transformation. Our goal is very simple, yet impactful, because we want to elevate our audience members with clear, practical insights, helpful advice, and engaging activities. And we're dedicated to sparking your journey of self-growth and empowerment. We want to make sure that every single episode is geared towards your personal or professional achievement. And that's how we're going to empower you. So let's get started. I'm loving it.
Let's dig right in. I mean, where does it start first? Here.
We want to start with the self-belief. Yeah. What do you believe about yourself? I want you to ask yourself that question.
Mm-hmm.
Better yet, here's something I want you to think about. If someone walked up to you out of the blue and started saying negative things, you're dumb, you're stupid, you're late, you're not creative, you don't know how to do anything, would that be acceptable for you?
Absolutely not. Absolutely
Right.
not. But I would venture to say that there are many people who, although the answer would be no, but they may walk away thinking, "Am I?
Well,
Am I
let me
good?"
tell you what, you would not have that same conversation with someone else. Why would you have that conversation in your head?
Right.
That's what we want you to think about. Stop telling yourself the things you are not and start to look at the things that we are. We
Okay.
are a lot of things that we don't claim. We are, in many respects,
Mhm.
talented, gifted. There's a treasure inside of you that you came to this earth with. Way before you knew about you, the Creator made sure that He had an assignment for each and every one of us. And that's the assignment that sometimes
Mhm.
we're not quite sure what it is. Well, we're going to give you a little tip today on how to find it. You ready for that?
Oh, I'm ready for it. We actually take for granted the talk, and it's become so normal we don't even really catch it. How many times have you done something like, "Oh, that was so stupid.
Right.
Oh, that was so dumb. Why did I do that?" But how often do we say like, "I'm smart. I did that." You
I'm good
know,
at this.
I nailed it.
That was a simple moment, right? We don't
Right.
do it. And we have been taught to not toot our own horns. And
Hmm.
even sometimes I find myself when I'm writing something or posting something that brags on me. I'm like, what are people going to think about that? So what? Guess what? You are not the focus of their attention 100% of the time, okay?
Contrary to what you might believe, right? Right.
So it's in us to talk negative to ourselves.
Mhm.
But we got to switch that narrative. We got to start telling us, writing it down. You're not sure what it is? I got a tip for that. People who are close to you, people who are encouraging to you, ask them what you're good at. Ask me, Shawnee, what are you good at?
What are you good at, Miss Coach Barbara H. Smith? What are you good at?
No, I'm asking you to tell me
No,
what I'm good at.
no.
That's what I want people
What
in the audience
what
to
you
do.
want to know? Oh my gosh, you are so great at being able to turn somebody's dull story into a dazzling, gut wrenching, heartfelt story that leaves you on the edge of your seat, wanting to know what are you going to say next. And you're like,
That
wait, you turn that into that? How'd you
that
do that?
is
And you do it
that is
like that.
storytelling. That's what I do.
That's what you
What
do.
if you ask me what you're good at?
Okay. What am I good at? What do you see in me?
Oh my God. Shani, you are organized to a fault. You are able to take the big picture and categorize it, carpet, compartmentalize it into clear, succinct
Mm-hmm.
pathways to get from point A to point B. You're able to move the fluff out of the way, the obstacles, the challenges, and say, okay, we need to do this, this, and this. How do I know? Because you do that so well in the BHS and Associates organization. I'll be all over the place. Let's do this. Let's do this. You go, Miss Barbara, how I see it.
Right.
You tell me if that's what you see. And 9 out of 10 times I say, yep, that's exactly what we should be doing. So your superpower is being able to see everything and then move all of the obstacles, the distractions out of the way. You say to me a lot of times, Shani, Ms. Barbara, that's a distraction. And I go, yep, it sure is. That's what one of the many things that you're good at.
Now, I would say this time a few years ago, maybe even a few months ago, I would say, really? But right now, I'm like, she is so right. She hit that up. She did that. She's right. That's exactly what I do. I'm telling you, my confidence is like, pew, pew, pew. I'm telling you, I'm ready. I'm so ready for this. I'm so ready for this.
And that's one of your many strengths. There's so many we'll talk about at a different time. But right now, I just want our audience to see that self-talk is very important. What you say to yourself every day matters. And how do we get to a different place of self-talk? Well, one of my favorites is what, Shawnee? We started with it when we first coached.
You tell me.
Affirmations.
Listen, it's so easy to do affirmations when you're feeling great, right? And I think that's the part where people miss the boat. You have to force yourself to do it when you're not
especially
great, because that's the times when you're like, your self-conscious will try to come in and say, yep, it's right. See, you can't do it. You just can't do it. And that's when you really have to be like, I am enough. I am worth it. And that's how you boost yourself up. And if you can't do that, you got to get a circle that you can call and say, you know what? I'm not feeling that great today. And let them be the cheerleader in your ear and say, you're worth it. You can do this, until you get enough going down that hill to get enough acceleration and say, you're right. I am worth it. I am enough.
You know what? There's another technique and strategy I want to give the audience. Everyone has one of these. Everyone has one of these. And all of those devices have a recorder on them. You used to have to get a separate recorder to record anything, like a meeting or, notes or whatever. But it's right on your phone. Mm-hmm. When you don't feel like it, especially when you don't feel like it, have a written list of affirmations that you speak into your recorder. I am enough. I am smart. I am articulate. I am a storyteller. Whatever it is, record yourself saying it over and over. And here's a step further. What I used to do when I was feeling down in the doldrums and down in the dumps is take my headphones, take my recording, and put it on repeat. There's a little checkbox that can let you repeat it. And I would lay down in my bed and just hear my own voice telling me, I am enough. I am smart. I can do this. I got this. I know the Father in heaven has me. I know. And I would just listen to that over and over and over again. Now, I don't all the time have to do that, but there are times, make no mistake, don't get it twisted. Just because I'm confident looking on the outside all of the time does not mean my confidence doesn't take a hit. It takes a hit every now and then. It takes a hit when something doesn't go my way. I'm human.
Yeah. If you can do it all on your own, you wouldn't need God. Life be lifing, okay? But
if life is not lifing for you yet, keep breathing, keep waking up, and keep having birthdays. It's gonna happen.
That part.
We don't come to this world without troubles and trials. We don't. And so when you have those moments, stop, take a minute, and recognize that that's what's happening. Another tip in the how to get over yourself category. Another tip is to meditate on the things that you have done, the things that were positive in your life, the things that made you feel on top of the world. Think about those things. Put those things back into your memory, because too soon we forget the wonderful things we have done, the people we have helped.
Almost immediately sometimes.
Huh?
Almost immediately sometimes. we have to have a bragging log.
Yes, a bragging log. Thank you, Lisa.
Yes. Like we did that. I did that. I really
Yeah,
did that. What
yeah.
about the time where I did? We forget so fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
One bad thing happens, or what we perceive to be bad, still always a blessing in some kind of way, but we perceive it to be bad, and we forget all about all the blessings, all the good things that we've done, all the things that we have accomplished. We made it through 100% of all the other things. We're still here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we wouldn't know, right?
Still
It's like
right. Still here. Still here.
still here.
Still doing the
So
things.
so it's like, learning how to discover your inner strength. How do you pull that out?
So here's what I
What am
want
I
you
good
to
at?
do. I want you, audience members, to write down something you're proud of, something you are proud of that you did in 2023, and share it with us. We would love to broadcast your win on our next show. So when you have something that made you feel good or accomplished something major or minor, because we have to celebrate the small wins as well. When
Absolutely.
you've helped someone achieve something that they were trying to get to, that's a win. Share it with us. We'd love to share your win on our platform. Roku, 200 countries. Amazon Fire. We'd love to share and will share your testament, your testimony, your
Yeah.
win on our show. That's what we'd like for you to do to enhance your confidence. Because what does it do when you remember the things that you have done and accomplished? It boosts your confidence. It
Boosts it, and you
truly
get
does.
stronger, and it just snowballs. Gets stronger and stronger and stronger. So it's like when you keep a log for like weight loss, right? You don't say like I need to lose 50 pounds and I'm not going to celebrate till I get 50 pounds. No, you would start off with the first
That's
5 pounds,
what I
then
do.
10 pounds, and then you know what I mean? So you keep going. You say, I'm going to reward myself with this. Hopefully, it's not food, right? But I'm going to reward myself with, whatever. But those celebrating those small wins creates the habit of celebrating wins altogether. So come
It's
on,
so
guys.
major.
We got to do this.
It's so major. It's so major. And
Mhm.
something as simple as this past year, I decided and made a commitment to create a word of the year. And I
Mhm.
cannot even tell you how many times my word of the year has popped up in conversation, in what I'm reading, in what I'm visualizing, in what I'm seeing, in what people are saying. My word is consistency.
I
I'm
love that.
good on weight loss for the first 2 weeks. I'm good walking on the treadmill for the first couple of days. I'm good for researching my next speaking engagements for the first month. But what happens when the rote routine settles in? For me, I get bored. I know one of my coaches, that's what she loves. She thrives on routine. Me,
Mhm.
I get bored. So what I made my word this time was consistency.
I
What's your
love it.
word? Did you make a word? Did you make a
My
word?
word is expectations. I'm
Ooh,
expecting something miraculous every day, every moment. Expectations.
that's good. That's good. We
Mhm.
went to a service last night, and the pastor that was there talked about expectations. He talked about expectations, and I want to tell you that's another great word. What's your word out there in the audience? When you're listening to this, chime in. What's your word for 2024? We'd also love to shout out what words are coming across for our audience members. We'd love to hear from you and want
Mhm.
to hear from you. What is your word for 2024? Mine is consistency. And then as we get towards the middle of the quarter, we want to find out how many people are doing what their word
Okay. That
what
part.
their word projects or means. Because I'm
Right.
really interested to see how me and consistency gonna work out together.
Oh, it's gonna work just fine because you got an accountability partner right here. All right. Right here.
Have you done your things today? You have things to do today, Miss Missy. Miss Ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
So can we talk about like some of the people that we see out there who might seem like they're just way off and they can only do what they do because they are who they are, but how all of us have a superpower and like how we can glean from what other people are doing? Can we talk about something like that?
Oh, like why don't we do talk about people who seem extraordinary, but yet they're ordinary, but they do extraordinary things.
Mhm.
I like one of my favorites, all-time favorite actors of all time is Miss Viola Davis. She's been in so many things and she has come through so many challenges. How did she do that? Well, we're going to talk about it after this next clip.
You know, there's one place that all the people with the greatest potential are gathered. One place, and that's the graveyard. People ask me all the time, what kind of stories do you want to tell, Viola? And I say, exhume those bodies. Exhume those stories. The stories of the people who dreamed big and never saw those dreams to fruition. People who fell in love and lost. I became an artist, and thank God I did, because we are the only profession that celebrates what it means to live a life.
I love that.
That girl there.
Yeah.
But what makes her extraordinary?
I mean, when she talks about what her life was like, her strength, and just the fact that she always wants to celebrate what I call the little guy, you know, but it's really the ordinary person, like you said, that's doing extraordinary things. That's what makes your story so awesome. Like the fact that you are such a masterful storyteller, that you can make things so relatable and so engaging that although I've heard it before, I didn't hear it before because maybe I was too near to hear or it just didn't resonate with me. But the way you do storytelling is just masterful. And the way that Viola takes on a role, you believe this is really happening, and it's happening to her. It's happening right now. And in spite of her humble, very, very, very humble beginnings, she has pushed through and won award after award after award.
Yep, she's a GOAT. Greatest of all time, with an EGOT behind her name, an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony Award. That's an EGOT. And but she's an ordinary person.
Mm-hmm.
And her extraordinariness comes from persistence. It comes from her intelligence. It comes from her drive. And all of us have the potential to do that. And I'm so happy to hear you talk about the storytelling that I have mastered. We have a storytelling course coming up that is absolutely life-changing to show how to do it. Because it's not that I'm an extraordinary storyteller. I've learned the techniques. The techniques are what get you to the storytelling. And that's what I want to teach you. If you want to learn more about it, stay tuned. When are we having it coming up, Shani? Our next one?
We have one coming up actually the last Saturday of this month.
This here month.
This here month.
Ooh. Get ready, get ready. I got to get
ready. Be in the know. Make sure you reach out to me at support@barbarahsmith.com. You do not want to miss the opportunity to be able to share your story. And this doesn't mean this is just for speakers. You have to be able to communicate to your boss. You have to be able to communicate to your husband, to your spouse, to your children. You want to be able to effectively get your point across in a
Without
way
yelling.
that's so engaging.
Yes. We have so much we want to give you in that course that is content laden. It is, just because it's complimentary doesn't mean it's not valuable. It is going to be a time for discovery of your gifts. And it's going to be a time of discovery that's going to allow you to articulate and explain exactly what you mean to the audience that you mean it to. As Shani said, whether it's your spouse, whether it's your boss, whether it's your peers, whether it's your subordinates, whether it's your colleagues or an investor or a sponsor, you will be able to use these techniques that you'll be shown during this course forever and ever and ever. Don't miss it. January what? 27th?
That's right. Be there. Consistency is the word. Consistency is the word for the year. And expectation is my word. Remember? Okay, that's what we're doing. Surprise, surprise.
Going. You got to keep them. You got to maintain your growth, because my sister Donna says if you're not growing, you're rotting.
Literally.
Yeah. So you want to keep the growth going. So how do you do that? How do you keep the change going? Continual learning. You cannot grow without learning. No. I thought when I graduated, from college, that was going to be it. I'm a lifelong learner.
Lifelong. And you have no excuse now.
No.
Back in some time ago, you had to really do all the digging and go to the library and do that. You have it in your phone. You have a walking wealth of information. You can connect with people all across the world who would love to connect with you and help you pick you up. So you cannot even say that I'm around people who don't want to move, that don't want to grow, because you can find your new tribe.
Yep.
Just like that. If you're not sure, you don't have one, send an email to support@BarbaraHSmith. I will become part of your tribe. Listen, we all win when everybody is happy and growing and moving forward.
So how do people get engaged with us, Shani? How do people stay engaged with us? How do they keep their change going?
Well, they can go to barbarahsmith.com. We're on LinkedIn. We're on Instagram. We are on Facebook. We are on YouTube. We are constantly bringing people who are in the same forward motion, right? So there's just no excuse. You can also grab your copy of Speed Coach Training. Shameless plug there, but I'm just saying, it changed my life. I've read it 2.5 times. The first time I didn't want to write in it. First time I didn't want to write in it. That's the thing I have with workbooks. Don't ask. You don't want to know. But the second time around, I did write in it because I'm like, I want to save it. And I'm like, no, I'll just get a new book. Okay. But it was life-changing because it really helped me unlock, like, what are my gifts? Just because I'm really good at something doesn't mean like that's truly my passion. It's just a gift. We all come with many gifts and talents, and it doesn't mean that that's the one. That's the passion. That's the one that you're supposed to be doing. So it really helped me unlock, like, what is it that I want to be doing? What should I be doing? And, prayer and fasting has also helped me with direction as far as, well, what is it? I'm here, so I'm still on assignment. I just need to know, give me the work for the day.
Whose phone is that? Is that my phone? Oh, okay. Yeah. And so how do you stay connected? How do you stay connected? Just like Shani said, all the things on social media. But if you want to stay connected and learn more about your storytelling strategies, come January 27th. We would love to have you. It's at 6 p.m.
on a Saturday. I'll let you know. Support@barbarahsmith.com.
We want you to be your true, authentic selves, and we're going to help you with that in your in our storytelling course.
Start this year strong. First quarter strong, guys. Let's do it.
Yeah. And how you do that is supercharging your self-belief. You've got to talk to yourself better than you've talked to yourself ever before. Then you have to find your hidden strength. We're going to help you with that. Finding your hidden strength is pretty easy stuff when you know where to look, just like anything else. Right. And then we are going to spotlight your superpower because we all have them. What else do you need to be more successful in 2024? Talking to yourself in the right way, knowing what your strengths are. All of these things will boost your confidence and take you further and faster than you've ever gone before.
Ever. You know, one switch I've done is saying I have to do something, just changing have to get, I get to do. I get to go to work. I get to make whatever. I get to do laundry. You know, even that, just a flip of have to get to.
Yeah. It makes a huge difference. Your words have power. And we create our realities from the words we choose. And that's a whole nother conversation. As a matter of fact, that's our next.
I was going to say, I think we should talk about that next week.
Our next show.
I got a testimony for you guys, okay? I got a testimony about changing your words.
Ooh. That's our next show. You went right into it. Don't forget to stop by the Empowering You show next week when we talk about changing your words and changing your world. That's not a quote from me. That's a quote somebody else said. And
it's yours now.
It's yours now. Change your words and change your world. It's definitely a real thing. Thank you so much, Shani, for all you do for BHS and Associates. Thank you so much, viewers, for being out there and cheering us on in the new year. We have more exciting things for you. We have more in 2024. Thank you so much again. Mark Lee in the background, who always keeps us straight. You know what time it is. It's still the same time. It's time for you to step into your greatness because the world is waiting for you. That's our show. Thank you so much for watching.
More.
I am a child of the Most High God. He has gifted me in ways that I could not even imagine and didn't know. There was a time when I didn't know who I was. I listened to other people tell me who I should be, what I should do. I listened to people telling me that I should be a boutique owner, that I should be a construction manager, that I should be a laborer. Have you ever felt like you should do something else, be something else, go somewhere else, be wherever you wanted to be, and you felt like you were in a box? Anybody in the room? And you couldn't get out? Anybody in the room? And you kept trying to go and you couldn't get out? Anybody in the room? But let me tell you, you need to rock the box. Rock the box. I am engaging, inspiring, and empowering. I would give you everything I know. Just by touching you, if I could, by osmosis, give you every single thing I've learned, I've gone through, I know I would. We know that's not possible, but as it is possible, I love to share information with people. Some of you out there, people have told you that you can't be, you can't have, you can't do. But I will tell you, like Kingston said, you can, you must, and you will. If it's to be, it's going to be me. You got to say it. If it's to be, it's going to be. If it's to be, it's going to be. If it's to be, it's going to be.
Barbara is because she believed what her mama said about her and not what other people told her.
Every day you wake up, when you're in a situation, it's your choice whether it's an advantage or the disadvantage.
She gained her confidence and her life, and now she is a testimony.
If I can help you elevate yourself, then I feel like I'm elevating my own self as well. What you know and I know together can change the world.